Yo, hello. What's good? I'm back to play some more Stardew. Let's see, where did I leave things off? Okay. So we're just at the start of fall. Very nice. Very good. Oh, there go the lag spikes. Oh. They're quite copious today, huh? Every session of Stardew I do, I feel like starts with a bunch of lag spikes. It's just about riding it out until that stops happening. Oh? I've heard you're working on a very special challenge. I have the perfect solution to help you out. Meet me in the watery cave on Ginger Island. Fizz. I've heard about Fizz. The watery cave on Ginger Island. That's not just Pirate Cove, is it? I swear I'll check. Very interesting. Yeah, I've heard of Fizz, but I had no idea he was related to getting perfection and stuff. So I guess just everything I've been doing lately, the way I've been playing the game must add up to him sending that letter. I assume it's once you get like a certain amount of achievements. I'm 4 away in terms of this menu. I bet one of them is perfection. Every recipe, every item. Not sure what these two are just yet, but I assume one of them has reached the summit. Doop 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 doo 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 doo. I think this is something we set up last time. This hopper just turning all of my unneeded stuff. My unneeded sprinklers back into resources. Looks like we got our first dinosaur egg. Don't mind the passing sirens. We also have a lot of void eggs. For just one chicken? I don't think I put any in here, like, manually. Let's get a second dinosaur cooking. number 2 dinosaur. And leave those guys to stay neglected. Can you imagine if tailing every clothing item was a thing? That'd be messed up. Like 1,000 achievement. Alright, so wait. New letter. Watery cave on Ginger Island. It's an even numbered day, but it is raining. So Pirate Cove won't be active today. She's back. I didn't know she came back. Hello? 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 Is there a fizz? It's the only watery cave I can think of. Right, you have a recipe I need. Deluxe retaining soil. I ought to grab that at some point. Hmm. Yep. That's all he does? That's kind of disappointing. For speedruns, I assume he's useful. For me, I want to achieve perfection legitimately. I've put this many hours into the playthrough. What's another 100 more? God, I hope it doesn't take 100 more hours. That would be nuts. Sweet. What now? What more can I do today? I wonder if there are any easy recipes to take care of that I just haven't done yet. Yeah, like these types of fences. Blue grass starter. Never did anything. Never made a stone chest. You know, maybe I do want to try out this workbench thing. Where is it? Okay, am I just blind or... I feel like I remember what the sprite looks like, and I haven't seen it. What is going on? That's just the computer. That's the forge. What? It's not here. I could have sworn it was there like day one. Now I gotta look this up. It's purchased from Robin. I'll grab one. Because I've heard you use it to craft things and it pulls items from adjacent chests. And that's how that works. So it could be useful for crafting tasks. She also has the furniture catalog. I've wanted that. Oh my god, and she has so many recipes that I'm gonna need. I'm trying to save up right now. I'm only buying as needed. Because I want to save up for the Staff of Return or whatever it's called. So at any time I'm able to teleport back to the farm in an instant. And that's 2 million gold, so... Long ways to go. Okay, so you would place the workbench down and it pulls from adjacent chests. So if I put it here, it's pulling from these 3 chests, which... If anything, it just makes it easier to craft things that are in one chest without having to pull the items out of that chest. I don't know if there are any recipes here, if we'll find anything that is actually pulling from multiple chests. Yeah, no, I think all of these ingredients are just coming from the same chest. Oh, except this. And like, maybe some other... No, bone fragments are in that chest. Plus the monster loot chest is all the way over to the right anyway. Alright, well, I'll keep that on hand. I might make that one of today's tasks, is rebooting my storage situation and getting a solution, a new storage solution that isn't this mess. I like the sound of a shed for storage, but going in and out of a chest, or going in and out of a shed constantly for storage isn't ideal. I could just use my home, but coming all the way up here, and then like if I used this room, for example, coming all the way over here to like throw one thing down in a chest. I mean, I already walk all the way up here for that stuff. When I eventually do a modded playthrough, I might look into more storage solutions. More mods and stuff. Because the other games I play that have like storage and crafting, I feel like it's much less stressful as it feels in this game. But that might just be because I'm new to this game. I'm new to playing Stardew. Terraria has only gotten easier over the years. You could just stand in the middle of a room now and like be able to craft every item in the game from one spot. Minecraft, you don't really need to craft that often. When you do, it's simple. This game scares me. I think just because of the slow movement speed, it feels like it's going to be annoying walking around. So what kinds of resources am I going to need to pull from? Monster loot. This takes a flower and a mineral. Seeds. Stuff like these recipes take a whole array of items. Surprised I've never crafted these ones. They have pretty simple recipes though. Do I even have pine tar? I don't, and I doubt I have truffle oil. Oh god, I'm gonna need to buy pigs again, aren't I? Oh god. I bought pigs way back when to get these, to be able to ship these. But I didn't want to keep them. Because they were just more mouths to feed. New baby boy. Alright. Okay, Abigail. We have a son again. You used to be a mom. I killed the other one. I'm gonna kill this one. One day. Probably. I just need it for the achievement. I'm not sure what percentage of the way to perfection I actually am. I think the Mr. Key machine shows you, but... I'll check that out tomorrow when I go there for a new Quee quest. As for today, though... This girl is in town, so... An iron fence. Sure. Nothing there that I need. Whoa, 6 out of 1 is cray-cray. Let's see here. Something I want to do is get some cheese and mayonnaise. Get some of that going again because I know some recipes, cooking recipes, are gonna require those. I remember when a time when earth crystals were a rarity for me. Now I have a good amount of them. Can earth crystals be put in those? Do I have... Yeah, I have some spares. From, treasure rooms that I've found. If I place these over here, out of the way. Hooray! I'll probably replace the diamonds in this shed pretty soon with earth crystals then. So I got plenty of diamonds. Speaking of diamonds, diamond and a fairy rose makes fairy dust. Instantly receive their product. Not too needed right now, but that's a surprisingly cheap recipe. Oops. There. And we'll empty out the milk. Those are my rabbits. I'll empty out these eggs. And I'll quickly make cheese out of all of these. And we'll get some regular mayo. And a little bit of void mayo. And I'll just sell the rest. I remember when I was still making money off of selling mayonnaise. Those were the days. I wonder how many VODs ago that was. I need to set up. I'm getting too comfy. If I get too comfy, I'm gonna start, like, mentally falling asleep. Which is dumb, because I woke up not long ago. Alright. Let's stay awake, shall we? This is just such a relaxing game, you know? I could have streamed something else. I had something else in mind, but I already forgot what it was. Obviously, I still want to stream Deltarune. I want to stream Bug Fables Plus. What was that other game that I was thinking of streaming? I'm not going to be able to think of it, am I? For some reason. Oh! I thought about playing through Archvale again and streaming it, because the guy that made it has a new game coming out soon. And I liked Archvale. I guess I don't really need to play it again, but maybe I will. I might start doing cities skylines streams at some point. I know Jacob would like that. May he rest in peace. Is he sleeping yet? Or is he still up playing City Skylines? He's awake. Jacob, go to bed. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, Jacob. 6 o'clock somewhere. Regular stone chest. Cask. That kind of sign. I haven't... I thought I'd crafted one of those before. Everything else on this page I think I've crafted. Yeah. Well, okay, except for this. Which I can craft. It just requires me to have 5 of these on me. Are those slime eggs? Yeah. So these make slime eggs, these incubate them. I accidentally moved my mouse down, but I would have needed to craft that anyway. Not gonna go through absolutely everything right now, I just wanted to put a little bit of a dent in matters. So placeables, I like to put all up in here. Honestly, that too. Warp totem, we'll go with the rest. And the rings, obviously, I can put in the dresser. Oh yeah, and I made a campfire as well. Can put campfires indoors. Oh man, why not? No, it's just... Put it, While we're on the subject of recipes, anything I'm able to cook that I haven't cooked before? Looks like no. eggs, rhubarb, tomato, types of fish, cabbage. Just trying to get a feel for what kinds of things I need. I might actually turn this room into like a living space entertainment area. Get a TV down, table, some sofas. Move a small dining area into the kitchen, which I wish looked visually more appealing. Bookseller's in town tomorrow, but it doesn't really matter. There's no book he could sell me now that would do anything for me. A speed boost today. Why don't I go ahead and combine that with some coffee? Think of all the work we could get done. Thanks for the pancakes. Grab the gold. Grab the earth crystals. Grab the diamonds. Sweet. I want to go visit Mr. Quee. These things are starting to grow. I'll get them tapped eventually. While I'm here, I'll check perfection. So we are 23% away. Obelisks, cooking recipes, crafting recipes. The golden clock is needed. 2 obelisks, golden clock, all the recipes. That's not much in terms of percentage and whatnot, but it feels like a lot at the same time. Okay, this is the more fruitful quest. I really did this for 20 gems last time. This quest pissed me off. But yeah, no, I think 50 loved gifts, that actually sounds like a fun quest to try and complete. So I could give everybody a loved gift over 2 days and get it? Question mark. I forget how many NPCs there actually are, but I think throughout the week, as long as I like chip away at it, I'll be able to do it pretty easily. Right, and I already bought every recipe I wanted from this guy. I'll hold off on buying anything else until I know what I need. I can make a start on the loved gifts today. I can use rabbit's feet for the people I'm unsure about. But there are plenty of people who I actually know what they like. Pam likes beer. Gus likes oranges. Got a couple gem lovers in the valley. Plums for Jas. Grapes for Vincent. I'll take the rabbit's feet. Food-wise, I can do pizzas for the boys. Do I have a spaghetti for Robin? What else does Robin love? Not sure. I'll buy her a spaghetti. Haley, I know, loves pink cake. Is there anything else I can do for her? Sunflower. Ooh, flower, that reminds me. Sunflower for her. But doesn't Evelyn love tulips? Yes. Evelyn loves tulips. And does George love leeks? Yep. So I can grab a leek. I can grab a tulip. And I'm already going up to see Robin. So I can bring Maru a battery pack. And the other guy a frozen geode. So make sure Maru does love battery packs. Demetrius. What's the story with Demetrius? He loves bean hot pot. I don't have bean hot pot. I can give him, he can be one of my rabbit's feet people. This is a lot to do for just one extra thing. Or for 40 more gems, but it's fine. I'll head back real quick because I just remembered. Since I ran into Pam, I just remembered a couple things actually. Emerald for the one girl. Penny. And do I have some in here? Sashimi for Linus. This is a fun quest. It brings me back to when I actually had to be running around giving people gifts to, like, become better friends with them. I assumed Abigail would be in here visiting her parents. Orange for Gus. Pierre, you just get one of these. I know you love diamonds, so I might wait on you to get diamonds. Lewis, you can grab a rabbit's foot real quick. One of the boys here to get pizza. You like pizza, right? I better double check. It might be Shane and Sam, actually. Shane and Sam love pizza. Alex is a complete breakfast kind of guy. So rabbit's foot. I feel like I haven't seen a lot of these NPCs in a long time. Which is kind of crazy to realize. It's been a while since I've seen, like, Haley, for example. Tulip for you. Leek for this guy. Let's see, where are we at now? You are goats, cheese, and wine. Penny, you are emerald. Are either of the sisters home? You like all gems? Haley isn't home. Harvey, I think, likes coffee, but I don't know if that means he loves triple shots or not. I'll give you the plum. What? Were you not a plum? No! He's the grape guy. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I'll make it up for you by giving your parents those. You take this. Oh, I held down on accident and left immediately. I wondered what was going on then. I accidentally gave someone a gift they didn't like, but that's not the end of the world. I didn't lose hearts with Vincent for that, did I? No, okay. Probably lost some friendship points, but that much is fine. Take one of these, Harvey. Only one person doesn't like the rabbit's foot, and I think it's Penny. I'll give Willy one. I'll need to go grab another plum for if I run into Jazz. Is it Jazz or Jazz? I've never really known. I always just say Jazz. Say it with an S. How it's spelt. So let's put the grape away, grab another plum. Who was the... I've already forgot who the sunflower was for. Oh shit. Abigail is sexy. So she's at the beach. Will that show me... Seb's at the beach currently? Haley's at the beach, I assume. That might just be her normal clothes, actually. Sam is at the beach. I can actually get to the beach very quickly, now that I think about it. What's up, Abigail? You're in sexy mode. Here's, Amethyst. You, I haven't given a gift to yet. You're a pizza guy. Yeah, pizza time. Frozen geode. Oh, frozen tear. He's a frozen tear guy. Fucking fuck. What does Demetrius like? Bean hot pot. Do not remember who the sunflower was for still. Oh yeah, Clint's another easy one. He just likes rubies. You like plum pudding. It was crocuses I used to give her, but she only likes them, not love. I may as well just go back to the valley manually. I'm doing a real bad job of remembering what these villagers like. I'm 17 gifts in. Let's just take a moment to take inventory and really think about who we're giving what to, you know? Artisan goods, I don't have any of that on hand. But in the fridge, I have some goat's cheese for Leah. One of these for the wizard. I think a fairy rose for Jazz, if I saw that correctly. And who else can I visit? Caroline I haven't ran into yet. She loved green tea. I think I have some green tea. A lot of it. Think. Ruby for your boy. I hadn't gotten a gift to Haley yet. Haley might be the sunflower. Haley is the sunflower. Okay. So let's head to town. For you, sir, a ruby. Haven't seen Haley yet. There she is. People are starting to head home, though. I feel like people are going to start sleeping soon, and I'm not going to be able to gift them. No, Leah. Is Jas home? Jas. No worries, you enjoy that flower. You better enjoy it. Yes, Leah, you're taking a weird back alley path, but there's that for you. Wizard will be up for a while. I can hit the wizard last. Maru right here with the battery pack. It's like I'm playing Clue. Linus in the mountains with the sashimi. I kind of want to play Clue. I've always been interested in trying Mafia. Just don't have a group for it, you know? Great gift, thank you. You are welcome. That's not a gift. Who did I get the plum? I got the plum on accident, didn't I? I don't actually need the plum. I think Robin goes to the bar with the other guy. Goes to the tavern with Demetrius. Green tea. So if Caroline is still awake... Yes. Is she on her way to bed though? No. She's going to stand in the middle of this room. Ooh. This is a Clint cutscene? Really? I've never gotten this one. I'm surprised I'm still able to get cutscenes, to be honest. Hello, Yuri. Care to join me? Let me just go ahead and tell you what's on my mind. I have terrible luck with women. I'm a nice guy if you get to know me, I swear. I'm going to break my monitor, I swear. You're a girl. What advice can you give me? I sure am a girl. If I was a boy, I wonder what he'd say. If I was in a relationship, maybe he'd be like, you're married. As a woman, what advice would I give him? Impress women with your strength and charm. Act crazy to keep people guessing. Act natural and be yourself. Treat women the same as men. Be yourself. The thing about romancing others is if you act like someone else, then people are gonna fall in love with that person, you know. So when you drop the act and you're just yourself, they'll be like, who's this guy? You know. He acts natural but has no success. She fucking booked it. Hi Clint, what can I get for you tonight? Yes. I mean, I'll have the big and cheesy with extra sauce, please. Hi, Yuri. Thanks for taking my order. I was wondering. Are they gonna take all these cutscenes out then? When he becomes a bachelor? Yes, Clint? Never mind. Romancing Emily must be a really, like, awkward sequence in this game. Having to watch Clint fall in love. Or be in love with her. Or Clint gets to watch you, like, marry her and shit. Thanks, Emily. How's your shift coming along? It's fine, thanks for asking. Do you have any new chicken stories for me? See, Shane's a natural. Anyways. Robin is not here, it seems. Where would she be then? I could have sworn she was not in bed when I checked. That's fine. After this void essence, that's almost half in one day. I can give out another round of gifts tomorrow. I don't think the wizard ever sleeps. And while I'm here, let me just double check. 10,000 gold alone. 10 million gold alone for that. Yikes. This year's winter, we will be getting Junimo huts set up. And if I'm able to get them to put their resources into a Junimo chest, that would be very helpful. So then they'd harvest, put the stuff in a Junimo chest, and I could collect it all from one place. So, you know, obviously I've already seen a little bit of how Junimo huts work, but only in the sense that I know the Junimos harvest around a set radius. Then they put it in, I assume, the nearest chest to the hut. Whenever I've seen it, people have just put the chest next to the hut. You can't out-pizza the hut. So don't even try. Alright. I'm gonna grab tomorrow's round of gifts now. Grape for Vincent. Orange for Gus. Ammo Gus. Sunflower, tulip, fairy rose, leek, emerald, other gems, frozen tear, ruby, one of these, like that, but and some of these. Cooking wise, I could make some stuff or take some stuff. tea. I'll have to get another pizza, but that's fine. I think I've got fish in there that lets me make another sashimi. What would I need to make a pizza? Tomato? Yeah. I might have tomatoes saved up. I'm not sure though. I really need to stay on top of aging all my legend row. Because let's be real, it's an amazing way to make money. So you get a gift. No, I'm not spending time with our pointless son. Our useless child. I just think it's funny to hate on a 1-year-old, or however old the kid is. No. Okay, that was easy to remember. Wrong chest as well, anyways, doubly annoying. Ooh, a coffee. Do I have coffee nearby? Actually, yeah, I'll keep these on me. Right, that's another thing I wanted to... Sorry, I'm all over the place right now, but... Crab cakes. Grab a crab cakes because you know who likes those? Elliot. And Harvey likes coffee. I'm saying likes, but what I'm meaning is loves. Which is what's important. Almost forgot. A beer for Pam. You'd think it's Christmas. Or that I am Santa Claus. Coming a month early. Alright. Pierre, if I have to give you a gift, take a rabbit's foot. You are the tea woman, the tea lady. And 7:30, it should be about time I give a different liquid to a different lady. Guess her shift doesn't start yet. I'll need to stop by the saloon for a second pizza at some point. So I won't go there just yet. You are Leek. Get you a rabbit's foot, and you are Tulip. Next, I'll head to this side of town. I forgot to grab a diamond for Marnie. Sunflower, amethyst, sunflower. Amethyst. Dun, 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 dun. Pizza, fairy rose. I didn't bring a gift for Leah. I forgot to bring a gift for Leah. I'm right next to the farm. I may as well get a gift for Leah. And I can get one for Marnie at the same time. Marnie's diamond. Battery pack from Maru, because I forgot that as well. Leah likes Oh, jeez. She's a very refined woman. God, what a woman. I don't know who I want to romance in my next run. I want to say I'm romancing Shane in my JoJo run just because it makes sense. But I don't feel anything for Shane like that. I respect him as a caretaker of Jas. Oh, what a surprise. Marnie's not going to be working today. Not like it matters. Shane isn't home. Leah's not home. I'm going to have to find them. Track them down. While you're here, I'll give you one of these. Penny gets an emerald. There's Leah. Leah's going to the beach today. It would seem. Leah. And you know what? While I'm coming down this way, Shane's also going to the beach. But again, while I'm down here, is Elliot home? Beautiful. So we need to see Harvey, Maru, Robin, Clint, Vincent, Sebastian, Gus, Sam, and Linus. And if the wizard, if I didn't say him already. But anyone extra I run into, I'll just throw a rabbit's foot their way. Clint is at least consistent. He's always here, except on Fridays. Yeah, I'll run and see if I can grab Vincent real quick. Yeah. Because if I skipped Vincent, he is who I would have to go most out of the way to grab later. Sam's home, so I'll grab him a pizza while I give Gus his gift. Hello? 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 Why is Gus never fucking working, bro? Alright. No pizza just yet. I'll deal with the mountain. The mountain guys. You like frozen tear? Where is anyone in your family today? Linus should at least be somewhere up here. Or around the area. Leo's here. Linus wouldn't leave Leo alone, would he? I ran out of speed mode. Well, everyone who would have been going to the beach today should be there by now. Maru's working. Leah's at the beach. Did I already give her her gift? Yep. Let's see. Robin isn't beaching today. Don't at least a few people go to the beach at a time? So far I only see Shane and Leah as definite beaching. I don't know. I know where Maru and Harvey are though, so I'll go see them. What guy got fired, base? Where even is Linus, actually? What is Linus's commute? There was a guy that got scammed out of 500. Oh, I'll check real quick. Oh, sure, I can call. What up?
You what up? I stream.
Bro talking to himself. Bro cooked. Ah!
I see number 2 somewhere.
Spin class is happening today. Is this spin class? Pilates? I don't know. But Emily's shaking that ass.
But anyways, so I'm in the cooler restocking, and the guy comes in and he's like, "Hey, can you take care of a customer real quick? I'm doing something on the phone." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I go deal with the other person. I'm like, "Who are you talking to?" And he says, "I'm talking to the gas people." And that sounded suspicious at first, but I look outside and the gas truck is literally right there. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's plausible that they're doing something. So I go back to the cooler. I come back and I see he has a few receipts in his hand. I check them. And he ended up giving away $501.90.
So
to
what?
someone pretending to be IT.
Oh boy.
I pieced together what happened. I don't know if you know what a PLU number is, but it's basically the number right next to the barcodes that you can type in if a barcode isn't scanning.
Piece the remains to go. Yeah.
And I guess the scam was that they pretended that entering a PLU was him changing the gas price. It's like, hey, it's IT, something's wrong with your gas price, I need you to update it. And they gave him the PLU number to like a gift card or something, and tricked him into loading $500 onto them across 2 cards.
Oh boy.
So he gave away $500 to someone.
Of the store's money?
Yeah.
It's wild, bro.
So he does that. After he does it, I realize what he's done, and I tell him, buddy, you're fucked. And he's like,
but
oh no, I'm fucked.
Yeah. Is that not like... Is that not like... File a police report scenario, the store has cameras, we can get the guys and... Like, the state will reimburse the money or something.
Well, no, it happened over the phone.
It happened... Oh, that's even worse.
Because remember, the whole scam was that they were pretending to be IT calling.
I see, but so what was the vehicle outside?
It was the tanker that refills the fuel underground.
Hmm,
And he specific, by the way, just got an ad for the Court Center heist on your stream.
epic.
You should do that one sometime.
Yeah, good idea. I did this setup the other night, and I don't know what thing I missed, but I didn't take a picture of something. Whatever the 5th optional setup was, I didn't get that unlocked. I like tried speedrunning the whole like first scope out thing. And I was moving, but actually I wasn't moving that hard. I bought a DeLorean and accidentally drove it off of the roof after, well, I got out of it and it just didn't stop like reversing and it went down, so I had to climb some ladders and jump off some balconies, but you get the picture.
I can very vividly imagine how that session went. I think I've experienced enough to be able to piece it together. Speaking of piecing it together,
You
when
pieced
I asked him who he was on the phone with, because I'm like, okay, just gotta make sure he isn't getting scammed. His response was the gas people. And
Yeah.
if it weren't for the fact that the gas truck was literally right outside, I would have questioned further. And been like, hey, stop that. But because he happened to say the gas people and the truck was right there, I was like, okay, they're doing something. Whatever. So I go
Yeah.
back to the cooler. If he had said IT was calling, I would have immediately like tackled him to the floor, wrestled the phone out of his hand, crushed it into dust in my palm.
You're so strong.
He had to say gas people.
Anyone ever tell you that? You're so strong.
Yeah, I get that all the time.
Amaranth and then bok choy.
So, like 10 minutes ago now, the boss texts me, is like, hey, can you work tonight? Something happened last night. I'm like, I know exactly what happened last night.
Mm-hmm.
I call him. I tell him I could work tonight, but you're gonna have to give me these days off. You need a break.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, man, I don't know. Let me call another manager and see if she can have someone cover. I'm still waiting on that. I told him that if he can't call me back in 15 to 20 minutes, I'm going to bed. Do not expect me to wake up.
Right.
So I'm just waiting out that timer to see if I'm going to be working tonight or not.
Mm-hmm.
Even if, like, after the timer runs out, I'm not going to bed because I'm waiting until I can order dinner to celebrate being off.
Yeah.
But if he calls me during that time, I am just gonna ignore it and pretend I am asleep because how is he gonna know?
Yeah.
And you and the two other people here are the only people witness to this confession.
I don't know if there are any lurkers or not.
Continue to break streamer Twitch etiquette. It does say 3 viewers. I'm one of them.
I might be one of them, I don't know. I've seen it say 0 before though. I don't think having the stream manager open should count. But it might. Technically I see
Well,
a preview of my stream.
Whatever the number of other people here, you are witness to the drama unfolding.
Mm-hmm.
This, by the way, he did tell me that he let go of the other guy, like he's just gone. And with that, I am literally the only night shift worker left,
Oh,
which is a
boy.
problem.
That
And
does
I
sound
do
like a
not want to
problem.
be there 7 days a week for the rest of my life.
Rip that guy, bro. He's gonna have to answer to why he got let go from his previous job. He's gonna have to say I got scammed out of $500 of the boss's dime.
Technically, he could just not put this job on his resume. I do that. I have jobs that I just omit. I'd rather them not know about them.
Yeah, they don't need to know about your
I did get fired from one.
Was it your fault?
Yeah. First and only time getting fired. It's because I kept taking all the like food that was gonna be thrown out home. It's like, well, it's garbage. They're not gonna make any money off of this. Apparently, they really cared about that.
Yeah, that's one of those things that I don't agree with. Like, you can see it from both sides. You can make an argument from both sides, but like, why do humans have to be like a capitalistic species where we're like, if we're not making money from it, it's garbage and no one can have it for free? Like, if we...
I do understand the argument because there's probably an aspect you're missing, and it's the fact that when we do, like, get rid of food like that, we write it off, we scan it, we're telling the system, hey, we no longer have this, we're throwing it away. It is not uncommon for people to do that with products that are still good so that they have an excuse to take it. And they're trying to prevent that. And, like, I understand that they're trying to prevent that. I was always honest about it. I never once wrote off anything that wasn't intended to be written off. But it was still under their eyes. Yep, we need to fire him. He's not allowed to have fun.
Yeah. Like, if there was like a part of businesses like that was dedicated to like being like, yeah, we need to take these off shelves, we can't sell these anymore, but they're still like able to be consumed, let's like donate them to a homeless shelter or something. Like, there's so much better things we could be
a big no-no.
doing. Why would that be a big no-no?
If they're being pulled off the shelf, it's because it's past the expiration date. And even though most products don't actually go bad at their expiration date, it just means they're not as fresh as they could be, as they're intended to be. If any one person ever gets sick, that is the biggest lawsuit in the world. I'm pretty sure 7-Eleven lost like almost $1 billion in a class action because of that.
Were you not taking this food for the purpose of eating it then? You were just taking it?
Well, I was taking it for the purpose of eating it, under the assumption that I know that if anything happens to me, it's my fault. I'm not going to hold the store liable. Any other person, they have every right to hold the store liable.
Alright, that makes
I didn't
sense
sign
then.
a waiver or anything, but like, I know that I'm taking food past its prime. I'm accepting the risk that comes with that.
Yeah, I thought you were saying like it was... Because I know things have like a... That was crazy what I just did. I know like things have a display until and then a best buy, you know? So I thought you were saying you were just like taking stuff down that had exceeded the display until, but it was still good. Good. Like still perfectly
Yeah, that is
edible.
what I was doing.
In that case, why can't it be donated? For at least just like, at least with like the prerequisite that like, hey, this stuff is still good, but you probably don't want to use it past like tonight or tomorrow night.
Because realistically, all of it would become bad like an hour after being pulled out of the hot case. There just isn't enough time to do anything with it.
Well, the hot case maybe, but like, I'm not saying everything would be suitable for such a thing, but like, what about like frozen goods or whatever, like, or like fruits and stuff?
Well, that's the thing. Like, the only reason you would write something off is one, you're pulling it out of the hot case because it reached the time on the sticker, or because it reached the expiration date if it's anywhere else. There's no like in between where it would be legally safe.
Really? There's no middle point for your store? Question mark? Where?
For any that I've ever been to.
Really?
If it's on the shelf, it's staying there until the expiration date, unless it's damaged in some way.
Like,
And if it's hot food, it's in there until the sticker time, in which case it's garbage.
like, I guess whenever I've bought stuff from, like, just the little, like, convenience store down the street from me, I haven't seen any display tills on those. But, like, in the fridge, you know, I see, like, milk or like, frozen meals that are, like, display until, and it's a, like, week or so earlier than the use-by date. Which means they take it off their shelves a week before it's, like, bad to be eaten. So, like, those things, I don't know, I feel like some organization could dedicate themselves to getting that food eaten by less fortunate people. Benefit for both parties. Food doesn't go to waste. Homeless guy gets to eat.
Yeah, but who does the food not going to waste benefit? Unless that organization is buying it from us?
I'm just thinking about, like, because if it doesn't get eaten, it gets, like, trashed, you know? And it's like, sure, I guess, like, food isn't the same as, like, a couch. Like, if you got rid of a couch, it would probably go into, like, some fucking landfill and become part of the dirt. But, like, I guess food would turn into, like, rotten food, which I think can be used to fertilize new food. Or at least disposed of more easily, but, like, is it not just like would it not just, like, benefit the human race to bring down food wastage by even a little bit?
It would. This country would not do that if there wasn't a profit somewhere.
Yeah.
So some hypothetical organization that like takes the food near expiring and makes sure it gets put to use, they would have to be buying that food since it's still technically sellable if it hasn't reached a date, which means they're operating at a loss unless they're charging the homeless people
Well,
more than what the food would cost if they just bought it themselves.
what if it was like a charity, like a non-profit?
Then they would need enough backing to be able to afford it in the first place.
But it's plausible.
It is. Whether or not someone's doing it is a different story. There is an app called Too Good To Go over here that is pretty much that, where it's like food that gets pulled off hot cases and stuff. If they're still gonna last any amount of time, they get sold at like a huge markdown, like 20% of the original cost or less. our store has that. I never see it get used.
I just tabbed out to check if Keandre was still here, and I read his thing he just said. That's something I've thought about a lot. I feel like it would be so easy for people like us to just not be assholes if we got rich. Like, if I woke up tomorrow and someone was like, here's $1 million in your bank account right now, I wouldn't get in my head about it. I'd be like, alright, let me put like 250k into like savings, keep another 250k for myself, and like bless people with the other 500k.
I would absolutely be an asshole about it if I had money.
If I got $1 million
questions
bucks,
asked.
if I got $1 million bucks, dude,
I
half
would
to
be
myself.
investing so hard, I would be short-handing everything. I would become a billionaire in like 3 days.
I would
I would
give
find every possible way to fuck everyone else over.
I would give 500k to myself, half of that in savings and half in like spending now money, and I'd use it to like probably deck out my setup, number one, and then just like keep the rest for whatever. And then the other 500k I would give to friends, family, and and I might have to think
Aren't you gonna bury
harder
it?
about. I did say, yeah. I did say
How
I
does
would.
that benefit?
I did say I would buy a bunch of gold bars and bury them.
To whose benefit?
It's because it seems fun. It seems fun to like do that, and then in like 50 years dig it up and like sell it.
If you wanna bury $500,000 worth of gold and still give away $500,000 to benefit random people, like bury it in like tiny chunks and like make 1,000,000 treasure maps. Just like fly a plane and like scatter them throughout the city and let people find and uncover the treasure.
Well, I want to bury them somewhere I could get to them again easily.
I feel like $1,000,000
You guys should be happy for. You'd be.
would change my life. It wouldn't be enough though. Like $1,000,000 is okay. $1,000,000 is $1,000,000.
Dude, if I had $1 million, I would gift like my entire Steam library to every one of my friends. I'd be like, here, play every game I've ever played and then come back to me.
If I had $1,000,000, probably the first thing I do is hire a guy to manage it for me.
Yeah. That's
Someone
not
who knows how to like invest it, put it into portfolios of stocks and bonds and whatever.
That's kind of the life I want to have. I want to get to a point where I have enough money to like pay other people to do the things I don't understand how to do. Hire maids. Hire jesters, you know, go like a court jester. Pomner. Yeah, lawyers.
Just realized this guy's been typing in VC chat this whole time.
Yeah, I
saying it.
don't like that he's typing in there.
But I'm glad we agree that we would be assholes about our money if we had it. You're like so perfect for each other.
I would make a conscious effort not to be an asshole. Like, I can understand like the brain chemistry changing when you go from like being broke to being super rich, but like I feel like I know I've spent enough time being broke, wishing I had money to be like, you know what, if I ever get a lot of money, I want to like do good with it. I've talked a lot with Axbane about it. You know, Axbane, my friend I met last year that does game dev and art and stuff. I've talked a lot to him about it, and I think we kind of agreed that it would be a fun thing to like take your mini riches and like go out every so often and like feed the homeless or like donate to charities.
If I were a billionaire, I would do that, but a million isn't giveaway money type of money.
Well, I'm not saying like you get 1 million and you're just giving it. I'm saying like if I got to a point where I was successful and I had like a large amount of income, I'd want to dedicate at least a portion of it to like giving back. I'm not saying I'd be able to go out like every night and do that, you know. But I at least wouldn't want to hoard it all to myself. Generosity.
If I had enough money to buy everything that I currently wish I owned, how much would that cost?
For me,
First thing I would buy...
$10.
Let's do some math. What do you mean downloads? I can download the instrument I want to buy? Show me prices.
I'm not sure how much everything I could want right now would cost. Probably not much, because all I really want is like setup stuff. Probably the biggest expense would be like the PC. I'm fine. I'm happy with my monitors. I'm obviously happy with my keyboard that I just got last week. Maybe a new G502, but like I'm still happy with the mouse I have. The G502 just gets like a little wonky after a while. But I'm not ever gonna get a different mouse. I'm way too used to the G502. New webcam would be nice, one that doesn't break so much. That's about it for like what I would want for my setup. But like outside of my setup, I still want to get a drum set and like learn drums. I want a dog, but like I wouldn't just want money before I got a dog. I'd want income before I got a dog. I could commission a bunch of artists and finally get a bunch of art commissioned. Which I would do right now if I had disposable income.
If I could have my dream lifestyle, so far it's gonna cost me whatever all that adds up to.
My dream lifestyle right now really is just a life where I don't feel stressed out almost every day. Like, I'm feeling stressed out about this week because we're going out for dinner for my birthday. And I think a lot more people got invited to and agreed to come than I was expecting. I wasn't expecting anyone to invite anyone, but as soon as Chris got wind that I wanted to go out, he sent a message in some group chat, and apparently my uncle Kevin's coming. If Chris is in town, he's probably still gonna come and maybe bring his girlfriend or all of his daughters. And it's like, I love a lot of my family, but I feel so isolated during big family gatherings. And I kind of just wanted to like a few people to be there. Like the ones I'm closest with, just have a chill night where I eat a shitload of food. We'll see how that turns out though.
It's part of the reason I like stopped celebrating my birthday. I'm like, I don't like that much attention on me.
Yeah. I don't even feel
Most
like
of my
the
friends
attention will
don't
be
even
on
know
me,
when my birthday
but
is.
that is also a thing. I don't remember if I know it or not. I might have gotten wind at some point.
I'm sure you've known at some point, or I've mentioned it on the day of, but like, I don't bring a lot of attention to it. Close family, I tell them don't get me anything, and if you are, just give me money so I can pick what I want.
Yeah.
And like, that arrangement works for me. Usually, like, my grandma
Dude.
will give me like $50. Be like, here you go, sweetie, buy yourself something nice. And I'm like, thanks. Like, I really don't want to sound like ungrateful or disrespectful. $50 is not a lot. I make that in like half a work shift.
Yeah.
You had an entire year to make some bread. Like, I appreciate it, thanks. I'm probably gonna use this to pay a bill, at best.
I mean, yeah. But there's also like, people have to save money for like every birthday throughout the year that they need to give someone something for, you know? So I can understand that part of it. How many people is she given $50 to in a year?
I guess that's fair. She has like 8 siblings, 40 nephews, 100 grandsons. So when you put it like that, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But like, I literally have a spreadsheet with a wish list of every item I've ever wanted in my life, and she can't figure out how to use a spreadsheet. Mind you, she worked as an accountant for like 30 years.
Another thing with me, like, avoiding, I avoid having people get me things. And Chris did message me like either the day before or on my birthday saying, what do you want for your birthday? And he called me the morning of my birthday, and I ignored it because I was like, he's just gonna be like, what do you want? And I'm gonna have to be like, no, don't worry. And then he came to the house later and like came to my room and he was like, do you not answer your phone? I called to see if you wanted breakfast and you didn't answer, so you didn't get breakfast. Like guilt tripping
I was
me.
asleep, dickhead.
Like guilt tripping me that I didn't accept his kindness. But I didn't know he was calling to give me breakfast. I would have taken breakfast. He did get me dinner, but of every time I've ordered my go-to McDonald's order, that day, it was the worst it's ever been. So dry, so terrible. I wonder if it's because Chris ordered it. That's the universe sending out a message.
If I'm ever gonna order McDonald's, it has to be right when they switch to dinner or like the lunch menu. Because at that point, there's still a manager in the store who cares about the quality, and like everything is as fresh as it can be because they literally just started making it.
That's smart. Yeah, quite a few. Well,
In fact, I'm ordering McDonald's right now.
quite a lot of the times that I have ordered McDonald's, it's been pretty close to the end of the night. Like, I don't think I've ordered McDonald's any earlier than like... Don't make me do it. Please. Yeah, it's the
You're never
truth,
gonna get
but I
over
can't
it.
say it. 6 or 7. I don't think I've ever ordered McDonald's any earlier than like 6 or 7. If I've been like really hungry before it's like super late, then I'll order as early as that. But most of the time, I'm not hungry until, or I just wait until sometime later, like until like 8, 9, 10 region. But I've definitely ordered at like 11 slash close to 12 times before.
Do they
And
close over there?
yeah, they do. Because
They're
I
open 24/7. You just can't go inside after like 2 or something.
because I know I ordered food earlier this year, and the only thing open was Papa John's. So yeah, the McDonald's does close. I think they say that 24 hours. I think, honestly, I think just the delivery stops for them past 12.
I could believe that. Because the lobby closes, the drive-thru is open all night. And at least for DoorDash, the delivery drivers can just pick up orders through the drive-thru.
Mm-hmm.
You just can't go inside ever.
Yeah.
Until like 5 a.m. I think. I wonder if it's more chill to work overnight at a McDonald's. Because, like, no one's coming in. You just have to drive through to deal with. It's probably a lot of downtime, and not that much you could be doing. 'Cause, like, in my store, if you stop doing something for like 1 minute, they're like, you could have done 1 billion other things. What are you gonna do in a McDonald's if you've already like cleaned everything?
Yeah. I've said it before, I'd be super down to work overnight at a McDonald's. I don't think nights would actually be like a bad thing for me. I'm already nocturnal AF.
Mind you, there's a very big difference between being awake at night and being at a job at night.
Yeah.
Being awake at night does not make working overnight any easier. I would know.
I guess that's true, but I feel like it wouldn't be that bad of a transition for me. I feel like I'd figure it out.
What I want? I want a big meal. I don't want to spend big money.
You should get the Yuri special. You should get my go-to. Try it out.
I'll pass.
Whatever your go-to is, it's bad. It's bad. You should get mine. Also, I only just looked over and realized, but finally the system has some use. I looked up at the stream session time, and it's 40 minutes. I'm like, I haven't been streaming for 40 minutes. It's because the stream reset. It died and it reset. Ever since I started recording at the same time as streaming, so I wouldn't need to stitch together multiple VODs to upload them, that hasn't happened once. I've kept recording just in case. You know, no reason to stop. For the first time, it actually meant something.
I get a McFlurry.
I hate McFlurries.
Doesn't
Honestly.
answer the question.
You get what you want, bro. but I'm just saying I hate McFlurries.
But I need you to tell me what I want. What part of this aren't you getting?
You want... Get it.
Go for the cheap option. Only saves me $1.
I needed a bream and a sunfish. Don't I have sunfish somewhere? Dorado.
I'm doing this for the Dr. Pepper. I started venturing into new territory for the first time in my entire life, somehow. And mixing McDonald's sauce packets for nuggets.
Mixing them. Interesting.
Like normally I just get sweet and sour and that's it.
Ah.
I don't like their barbecue, it's too tangy. Everything else just doesn't interest me that much. But I got recommended mixing the sweet and sour with hot picante salsa. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I got the ranch from McDonald's the other day. That was my first time trying ranch. And it was very whatever. Yeah, baked fish.
There's 2 things wrong with that.
Is one of them that it's ranch from McDonald's?
Yes.
Is the other that it's ranch in the United Kingdom?
No. It's that you're presumably eating it with nuggets, which is not a good application for it. It doesn't do it justice.
What would you... What from McDonald's, I should add, would you
From McDonald's,
pair with ranch? That's fair.
Like, get yourself a bottle of Hidden Valley. I'll mail you one. And eat it with some, like, saucy wings or on pizza. Not on chicken nuggets, though. That just isn't right.
I'd try it with pizza. Pizza would probably be pretty good. Yeah, my first time trying anything avocado was at the wedding venue. The first night we were there, I got this like spicy chicken burger thing that had guac on it. And I tried a bit of guac on its own, and I was like, this just tastes like vegetable water, even though avocado is a fruit. I was like, yeah, this just tastes like vegetable water.
Fact, vegetables don't exist.
Fact. Have you seen a wheelchair?
I've been in one.
I was in one once, and I wanted to be in it longer, but I was told I was being absurd.
All my times in a wheelchair have been completely voluntary. The first time was questionable. I was in elementary school in Puerto Rico, and we were gonna host some like showcase event for some reason, basketball related, and we rebuilt our basketball court and like repainted it and built like a ramp up to it out of concrete, and it was to watch like a professional like wheelchair basketball league team play or something.
Yeah. He's naked!
I don't know whose idea it was, but they let us use the wheelchairs. And I really hope it was the team offering and not the school being like, hey, can you people who are like missing legs and can't walk or stand get out of your chairs so the kids can play in them?
That'd be awesome.
But, I was really good at maneuvering the chair. I was not good at the rest of the basketball part.
Yeah.
That was my first time experiencing a wheelchair, and it was like a souped up,
White boy.
super modded wheelchair. They had camber on it. You know how insane it is to have camber on a wheelchair?
I don't know what that is.
You know when cars are lowered and the wheels are like at an angle?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That. They did that to the wheelchairs.
I think I've seen that.
I don't know if it's a hot take or not. Cambered cars are like so ugly.
These would be probably pretty useful. Tung sahur, tung sahur, tung sahur, tung tung tung.
I wish they still had the fried apple pies in McDonald's. Those were so banger. Least healthy thing on the entire menu. Like one of those was like 1,500 calories.
But so good. Yeah. I don't think I've ever had anything like that from McDonald's. I've eyed their sweet treats whenever I've seen like they had a deal going on that would have been like a good opportunity to try one of their sweet treats. But I've never actually gone through with it. I always opt for just like, I'd rather have a milkshake. But I don't like McFlurries. I already don't like ice cream very much. And McFlurries are like ice cream but worse. I'll allow myself to get creamed occasionally, but I'm one of those people that I'm like, it hurts my teeth. It's cold, I don't like it.
Just sounds like you need to use a different toothpaste.
Yeah.
To get something for like $4 so that my nuggets become free. But nothing that's $4 looks worth getting.
Gotta do the cooking by the book. Happy birthday, babe.
I'll do this.
She's too busy playing the flute to kiss me. Those ready already? Here's Golden Freddy. Or.
Speaking of, the guy that got fired, before he made the grave sin that he did, I showed him both of our raps.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah.
To hear how that went. So I showed him mine first, as the topic of music came up. Like we were talking about what electives we had in school and whatnot. And he mentioned something about like freestyling with his homies occasionally. And like, I wrote a rap once. It was a shit post, but I think I did pretty alright. And he asked to hear it. So I had to explain to this man what a Five Nights at Freddy's is, because he also didn't know. After that, I was like, you go listen. He heard it. He said he couldn't keep up, but he picked up on a few of the bars. And then he asked, can I hear your friend's one?
And at that point, a big smile formed on your face.
Like, after he heard it, he said he would give it like a good 7 to 7.5. Like, he just, like, his main comment was like, you sounded like a beginner. Like, you knew what you had to do, you just didn't know how to do it.
Interesting.
And it's like, if that's a 7.5, what's mine? Is like, oh, 10, duh. I was like, oh, thanks. I have to pull up the lyric sheet so he can, like, reread all the bars that he missed. I didn't bother explaining about the bit of you calling me Justin.
Yeah.
I don't think he understood or cared. It's like, who's Justin? Who cares? Just keeps rapping. Keep spitting your shit, girl.
Did this work? I already forgot.
Did I order food? What am I doing?
Does it work? Or are there eggs in here? Ooh, it works. Why haven't I been doing this then? I didn't know this worked. Give me... Was it a crafting recipe or did I have to buy it? I don't know how to get more of these. Give me every mini fridge available in the universe. So wait, what did you say about mine?
What? What was your question?
What did he say about mine? I don't remember if you already said it.
I did. He said that it just sounded like a beginner. Someone who knew what they were supposed to do, just not how to do it.
You showed him mine, and he said the EU sounded like a beginner. Or are you saying...
That's what he
What?
had to say about yours.
I don't know... I don't know what my brain did. Did you say you?
I'm just gonna recount the story.
Okay.
I showed him mine.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, that was cool, I picked up on some bars. I didn't keep up with everything though. Then he asked to hear yours. I showed him yours. And after, his reaction to yours was that you sounded like a beginner.
Yeah. I thought you were saying, like, from his POV, what he was saying, and he said, you sound like a beginner, which would have been him saying it to you. Yeah, that makes sense.
Somehow he felt that mine had more energy, even though mine was like very deadpan, like monotone.
Yeah.
But I guess it's just like the lyrical density.
Hmm.
Is yours just like straight up a 30-second make any sound?
Yeah.
There's an unskippable cutscene.
Dude, I ran into the beat I'd planned to use for the Sherlock House rap battle, and I want to get around to that at some point, but I've got so many projects running at once, and multiple of them song related, to even think about that currently. And I remember you said you were gonna make your own beat for that.
I did say that, yeah. I have made 0 progress on that.
Yeah,
Also
I'm
on account of
imagined.
I still haven't bought FL Studio.
Hmm.
I have such good ideas for the beat. I don't know that I will be able to execute them the way I imagine.
Hmm.
At least not without spending a year on it.
Yeah.
But I think I want to hold off on writing the lyrics until I have the beat.
Ugh.
At least a foundation.
I forgot to tell Yandere he still owes me one more question. So in case he forgot or didn't realize. There's no rush there. Still have plenty I need to do myself. So most ambitious FNAF quiz you or anyone will ever see.
I'm interested in seeing it because I feel like mine is so grandiose compared to the first 2.
What, the new one that you're drafting?
Like my finale, yeah. Like it feels like it wouldn't be able to be topped in terms of grandioseness. It's very like volular, but I don't know. Could possibly be cooking.
I can't imagine what is in it then. Mine is giving me ideas for how I can make the ultimate Jeopardy format template. So I might get around to that after the quiz itself is actually done. There is still some stuff I don't know how I would get it right exactly. Like, I feel like I'd still have limitations. Because, like, I know now how I would easily give you the ability to add questions that have text, images, GIFs, video files, or audio files as a question or answer. Like if you had to show a video to show the answer to something. But
I'm gossiping.
Hmm?
I'm gossiping real quick. were you saying?
Man, I wish this copper didn't look like the things I actually need.
Lava Reef Act 1. And Act 2.
So yeah, I have the technology for you to have answers and questions be whatever type of media you want. Not that I think you'd need it, but I don't have the technology to, like, let you put text or something beside a video or image. Technically, you could do it with an image if you just made the text part of the image, but I don't have multimedia capabilities without just having you make every question like it was a slide on like a PowerPoint presentation, which would have like as many questions as you'd have in a Jeopardy, that many layouts, that many like scenes to have to open and move things around in, rather than just like filling out an array like a spreadsheet with all your stuff that's needed and opening one scene and setting the where the fuck do I keep these? And setting the stuff to display based on that. Where do I put dragon's teeth? Did I just not have any? I'll put them in here for now. I hope that happens one day. That would be a funny coincidence. One day in this game, I want whoever my spouse is to prompt me with deciding whether or not I want to adopt a baby or have a baby on the same night as their birthday, because that would be just like written in golden ink, you know? Like the Sonic 2 movie. Like the Sonic 3 movie, I meant.
I need to watch the FNAF 2 movie.
Yeah, I'm curious what you'll think about it. Because it's very different. But
how?
But I liked it. You'll
like from what you expected, or
there is one big decision that I think you'll see it and you'll immediately understand it as the thing I'm calling very different.
Did they cast a 58-year-old man as Abby?
I wish.
Not even trying to look like a little girl. Just everyone like in universe acts as if you were like a 10-year-old girl.
It's something to do with Charlotte.
Forgot that's a character.
Yeah.
Who's the guy that plays the guy in Breaking Bad? Who's the old guy?
Bryan Cranston.
No, not Walter White, the old guy, the older guy.
Oh, are you talking about Hector Salamanca? I don't know the actor's real name.
The guy who's like, I waltz into your security with someone else's badge.
Oh, I love
Forklifts
that guy.
going at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Uh,
That guy.
I don't remember his real
Tyson
life name.
Dwight Menhauer.
I
That
don't.
guy. He should play Abby. Is the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something with Charlotte. And like, I don't hate it, but it's not what I would have expected. They're making a FNAF 3 movie.
That's been
I really wonder how far they're gonna go. Like, would they even be able to make a movie based on FNAF 4 and put the nightmares in there? I think they could do Sister Location. I think they have the means for that. Yeah.
Be right back.
I'm gonna look up how to get more mini fridges. $3,000 at the carpenter's shop. Yeah, I'll get some of those. I'll get more. Right now though, I wanted to go back to the volcano, which I almost forgot about. Let me grab my blessings. Neither of those are very useful for the volcano. Tung 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 tung. Sahur 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 sahur. That's copper. I need to really internalize in my brain what the ember shards look like. Well, I know what copper looks like, so I should just stop looking at copper and being like, ember shard? Don't these guys drop them sometimes though? I thought they did. So yeah, those guys count as bombs. They don't hurt me when I have this active. So that's not completely useless then. Cinder shards, that's what they're called. I'm just trying to collect as many of these as I can, because they are very useful.
You would have.
Yeah, what up?
did my signature magic trick. To the guy that got fired. It was a wild night, clearly.
Mm-hmm.
And he asked if I could solve a cube behind my back. I said, yeah. So I scrambled it, held it behind my back, told him to tell me when to start. And the frame he said, go, I revealed that I had already solved the cube.
Oh boy.
Within the time of, like in the time it took me to put it behind my back, I solved it. And it's like, bro, that was like 5 seconds. I'm like, no, it was instant. I can teach you that trick if you want. You can impress your friends and family.
It takes me 5 minutes looking at the cube. How could I pull that off?
It takes me 20 seconds looking at the cube, but instantly if it's behind my back. Someone says they're not correlated.
Yeah, but like... what could the trick possibly be?
I'll tell you when you're streaming.
You just have a second cube.
I do get accused of that often.
Not surprised. This is such a beautiful song.
It's a type of trick that only works once, though. If they ask you to do it again, it will not work.
Interesting.
At Wishy7 on Twitter writes, I woke up dying of laughter, bro. I had a dream I was playing Minecraft and found an item called Enchanted Sunion Rings. Just thought I'd read that one out loud.
Did you see my dream?
Obviously, I was there.
We were both Woody from Toy Story, but black.
Specifically Black Woody.
Yeah, which is funny because he was just made out of a darker type of wood. But also it wasn't exactly Woody, like it wasn't his exact model. Obviously it was a dream.
Or Coke Woody sounds like a FNAF AR reject.
That's what I love about dreams, is that like you're not seeing with your eyes, so you're not like looking at something and then brain thinking, what is that thing? Your brain just like shows something to itself and is like, this is what this is. And you wake up like being able to envision what you saw, and you're like, that's not what my brain said it was, but my brain said that's what it is, so that's what it is now.
Do people with aphantasia have vivid dreams? I wonder if there's correlation with that.
Hmm. This looks very familiar. Does this not I guess the volcano doesn't change within the same day. Well, I didn't leave, actually. I never left. So maybe it would
I
have.
owe you a shitty game, by the way.
Huh?
I owe you a shitty game.
You owe me a shitty game? How come?
Because I got you to play Missing Hiker. Not because I thought the game was good, but because it was shitty, it was free, and it was like a short experience, and I was like, yeah. And depending on how you feel about Sonic Chronicles, but that game's actually good.
I actually did enjoy Sonic Chronicles. I don't know, I still haven't gotten you to play Tetris Plus yet, have I?
No.
Yeah, play Tetris Plus. That's like my Sonic Chronicles, where you might go in expecting to hate it, but you'll come out at the end like, this is my new favorite game. I love Tetris Plus.
I haven't played Tetris in so long.
Tomorrow... Ah, yeah, the fair. The fair is on that day. What's the fair? Oh, right, yeah, the fair is the thing. It's a fair. +1 ore, that could be handy. Uh-oh, stinky. There's another letter. Alright, the fair. I came up with a would you rather yesterday that I thought of with you in mind. I was thinking about you when I thought of it.
That's almost never a good thing. Go on.
Would you rather nobody is able to see or hear you? You still exist. You still have physical form, but nobody can see or hear you.
I can still like interact with them otherwise.
Yeah. There's still touch. I guess you could probably like write stuff. Like you're a ghost or something and they could read it. Or everybody in the world, only to you, looks and sounds like you. They're still their own people, but to you, you render them as yourself.
They still behave like themselves?
Yeah.
Just with my vessel?
They're all their own people. but they look and sound like you only to you. So to them, you're the only you.
What made you think of me specifically when coming up with this? What do I got to do with this?
I was picturing everybody looking like you.
Thanks. But I would take the first one, I think.
Hmm.
Think of the monetary benefits. Question, do I appear on cameras?
Just for fun, I'll say sure.
That complicates things. Does it?
Does it?
Say I commit a crime, they clearly see that it's me. What are they gonna do? They can't find where I am. Unless they're like holding up a phone looking through the camera everywhere.
Well, you can still wear like a disguise. They don't see like anything attached to your vessel either. Like, obviously, if you wear clothes, if you put clothes on, the clothes become invisible. You wouldn't have to rob a bank naked. So then they're like, we're looking for a guy.
Could I though?
They're looking for a guy wearing disguise, but they can't see the guy or the disguise. And everybody in the bank swears there was nobody there. Wait, how would you even... Yeah, look, you would just need to walk in and take the stuff. It's not even like you would have to hold anyone up. They'd get robbed and not even know it. Internal investigation. Because they can't hear you either. It's not just that they can't see you, they can't hear you. Alright, I can do another quick...
He could be a pretty good hitman.
Yeah.
Save America.
Honestly, yeah, if you just like took hits online or whatever, be like, yeah, I'll get the job done, and they'll see the job get done, and they'll be like, yo, I will give you 5 stars on Yelp and recommend you to 3 of my friends. As hitmen do. Keep putting away my coffee. Brains. Ooh, Haley is sexy. Donkey Kong is bold.
Ready for the biggest diss track in the world?
On what?
Haley is the name of one of Eminem's daughters. Whenever anyone mentions the name, they get obliterated. Especially MGK, but he deserved it.
Mm-hmm.
He was like 24, calling her sexy when she was underage.
Bro self-reported. Wait, so who's with Eminem?
His partner?
Yeah, is there one lady or did he slut around? Michael Jackson got divorced. I didn't even know he was married.
I'm not.
Hmm.
He married a woman called Kim Scott. Divorced her. Remarried?
Killed her.
Re-divorced? And that's the mother of Haley. As for the other kids, I don't think anyone cares.
I can't imagine having a famous parent. Famous parents, even. Must be an interesting life to be born into.
Elon Musk has like 80 children and none of them want to talk to him. Not even $1 trillion can earn their love.
I thought you were gonna say none of them want to talk to him. Not even Exor. Because he names his kids stupid things. Did he really change his name to Elmer or whatever?
Not that I know of.
Elmer Musk.
He's been caught pretending to be his own mother on Twitter, talking about himself.
Dude, I think Elon's reputation would be fixed completely if he changed his first name to like Smelma.
I am M&M's. Got them.
Elon Musk, known for making SpaceX. He did what in space?
SpaceX.
That's what I'm saying. Oh. When are we doing another 120?
Do you want to?
Someday.
Why?
Fun. I might not beat you, but I could beat my original time.
Is this where you reveal you've secretly been practicing? You typed the tasks? Wasn't that funny?
No, I had a hiccup and I think a little bit of stomach acid came into my throat. Ugh. Ugh. No, I haven't practiced. Aw, you can only do this once. Aw. Aw. You can only do it. Aw. So cute. Well, don't I have the key to the town? Does nobody respect that anymore? Alright. Do that later. In that case, what can I do? I want to get more fridge in my fridge. More fridge for the fridge room. Can I get a colored fridge? Oh. Wait, it's Tuesday. Tuesday's dance day, is it not? What? Oh, it's the day of the fair. No businesses are open today. Well, that gets in the way of my day. Hooray. Parade. Fillet. Let's just grab some high quality things. Gold. Do I still have? I do, but it's not. It's not golden. Ah, yes, fish. Fish is a good one. Wait, the fair is the gamble event. I don't think I want to gamble this year. None of the prizes are really that worth it. Not even the fedora. Animal products, fish, these things. I'm gonna win again, obviously, because I win every year. I'll buy 100 hay and another fedora. Let's see, boom, what? Oh, right, boom, boop, doop. Just do that. That away. Oof. Now today I can buy a mini fridge, maybe a couple, and a galaxy sword. Hooray. Mines. How much, my good man? 50k? Okay. wonder if I can put things on the infinity blade. I'll have to check it. Where's Robin? Is she sleeping? She's sleeping. Wake up. Wake up. I need to... I need to buy a mini fridge. You're awake? Just get out of bed. Sorry, it up a little there. Mini fridge. Yes. I'll take a couple. Take 2. Do. Alright, let's see. I'll move this back to here. Don't know where I'll put that yet. But I say we move this. Whoops. To here. The other 2 next to it. Could put that over here. And then it doesn't really matter where this is, because it's always active. I'll just put it up here. Okay, I think I want to have a vegetable fridge, a fruit fridge, and a forage fridge, maybe. And this is just my everything else fridge, currently. And because all of these are in the kitchen area, yep. The oven reads from them. Great. Have another harvest of corn today. I finally got around to hate watching the corn video again. It's just as annoying as I remember. Alright. With these and those. And actually one of these real quick. You can add to these. Okay. So I'll have to remind myself what gems do what. Actually, I can just look at these. Jade, aquamarine, and ruby is what I'd want. Okay, I can do that at some point. But first, you... This is gonna take 60. Actually, no, I think it takes more each time, doesn't it? Oh god. No? Okay. I now have a new infinity blade. Hooray. But I do need to put one of these on it. How much does this set me back? My last 20. Okay. As long as it's not Crusader, that's fine. What I want is Bug Killer. What I got is not Bug Killer. What's my best two? Yeah, I'm fine with a Crusader one. I just need a Bug Killer one. Artful. Artful is pretty useless. Until I have more Cinder Shards, I'll archive that. Alright, now that I've made more room for ingredients, I'll bring more stuff inside and fridge them. I do have a couple tomatoes, but I should get some planted. Do I have tomato seeds? Tomato, 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 tomato. Toot, 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 toot. Rudy toot toot. I don't really want to wait for the next summer to get more, so I'll probably put some in my greenhouse. Bring a bunch of fruits inside, because I don't know what recipes require fruits. Coconut, grapes. I already got some pom-poms. Already got some nanas. Bring the apples. Oh, I already had apples. Okay, bring crystal fruit. Hot peppers. Okay. I think I saw flowers were in a couple cooking recipes, but worry about that later. Okay, fruit. All of this. Vegetable. Vegetable, vegetable. That unlocked plenty of things. Alright. Bean hot pot. Pepper poppers. Cranberry sauce. Plum pudding. Cranberry candy. That's definitely a drink, but sure. I've already made that. And tropical curry. Hooray. Alright, what are some other... Ooh, a fish... A fish fridge wouldn't be a bad idea. I need more milk. I need to start growing tomatoes. This isn't an awful recipe. I can get this done. Mushrooms. I should bring a bunch of mushrooms in. Okay. Do that real quick. I have a lot more mushrooms than I thought I did. Well, a lot of these ones. Oh, yeah, no shit. I have a lot of common mushrooms. But not much of anything else. What just happened? Oh, spring onions. Yeah, there's a lot of ingredients in here I should bring inside. Oh yeah, leeks. Okay. Yeah, all of this is forage. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I found out what it was, by the way. Briefly mentioned it earlier, but the Doomsday heist apparently just lowers the price of the... I think it's called the Dorado in-game.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah, but it is a DeLorean. So that's why I couldn't find it, because I was looking for DeLorean. Well, I was looking at the pictures too. I guess I just didn't recognize it the first time. But yeah, it brings it down by like 1 or 2 million. But I just bought it at the regular price. And did that leave me with like 2 million left in my bank account? Yeah. Would I have been a lot better off still if I wasn't made to buy all 3 mansions for a cutscene that didn't exist? Yeah. But water under the bridge.
You know, I still don't think it's really my fault that you're poor. You can just say that.
Was that always red? Well, I did a whole heist with you to get like 20k where you got 2 million. I think the
No,
economy.
you get to host it with Yandere and Jacob and get 2 million while they get 1.
I don't even know if that's true.
Why wouldn't it be?
Because I missed one of the things to unlock one of the optional things, and I don't remember what it is, but it's probably vital.
If it's optional, how vital can it be?
Well, vital to having great success. I don't know if they're
Success is
gonna...
in the part of the BI elder.
I don't know if they're gonna wanna play on my terms, though. I want to do full stealth so that we don't miss nothing. And if we fail, retry.
I'm down to do that.
Okay, I needed milk. Put some milk in the fridge. Actually, I'll just put this whole load of eggs and milk in the fridge. I can sell the other ones. Boop, boop, boop. Bada boom pow. Right. I think it's about time I get rid of these pineapples. Because what I need is tomatoes. Go into a lot of recipes and I don't have like hardly any of them. Add 2 tomatoes. There are people out there that truly believe Bill Gates.
Remember when Bill Gates was the richest man in the world?
He's always been rich in character. Oh my god. I'm gonna stand up and stretch real quick. About time. Of course, the first stream of mine, Ben drops in on in forever. He hops on call and pulls up ethnicity geoguesser. Also, he joined another call after that, and I was like, Ben, are you still off the grid? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, well, screw you, I don't care. It's your fault for joining my Stardew stream. I'm uploading the VOD, whether you like it or not. And he said, oh no, it's just the stuff with my face. And I was like, why did you have me take down every video with your voice in it? on my channel then if it was just the face stuff. But he was like, I was like, bruh. So I relisted the original clips videos with him in it. Look at me, I'm a wife kisser. I kissed my wife. So I need pancakes. Hash browns. A fried egg. And milk. And that gets me a complete breakfast. This isn't even worth it. It only gives you +2 farming. Alright, what other new recipes can I make? Parsnip soup. No fruit salad is gonna be in here somewhere. I haven't made fried mushrooms yet. Do that. Ice cream. Rice pudding. Dude, I love rice pudding IRL. Been so long since I've had it. Miner's treat. It's actually a pretty cheap recipe. Miner's treats are actually quite useful. Pumpkin pie. Yeah, milk. Milk got me a lot of recipes. Ginger ale. Banana pudding. Flowers. I'm seeing a lot of recipes with flowers. Oh, some fruits I forgot to bring in. I don't think I have any blueberries. But blackberries I can do. Bruschetta. Yes, some recipes require other recipes like bread. I'm growing artichokes right now. Kale. Yeah, okay. I'll pile flowers in with the stuff in the fridge. I don't know what I need, so I'll just grab a few flowers. I'll bring in some extra fish too. Like carps. Bass. Crayfish. Do I have any crabs? Yeah, I have a couple crabs. Alright, and that'll do for now. Well, didn't I need to bring something else in? Oh, right, I was gonna look at my... Oops. Fruit. I need to bring in blackberries. Oh, I do have a few blueberries. Oh, and I think I forgot to bring in mangoes last time. I know I need mangoes for the mango sticky rice or whatever it was called. Crabs and fish, I'll put in there. Flowers in here. Fruit. That one. Did I already make the fruit salad? No. Oh yeah, I needed blueberries, that's why. Mango sticky rice. Poppy seed muffin. I think everything else here I've already cooked. Actually, let me make... I'm going to make a bunch of bread, because bread seems pretty common. That lets me make... I've already made that before. No, I still need other ingredients. Fish taco. That's a steep recipe. I don't think I have any red cabbage. Alright. I'll just have to build up some ingredients and come back to it. I think I'm about ready to swap out the diamond geminators, crystallariums for earth crystals. The missile knows where it is. Yep, that's all of those filled in. Hooray. Alright. I've done 2 in-game weeks. Over 3.5 hours. I think that's fine. I'm gonna be done with this today then. What the fuck? Asriel was pregnant? Okay, I have a new goat, I guess. Oh well, obviously. Okay, progress saved. Bye bye, Steam.